Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Expert Mode. So, there was a couple stuff I was working on off stream. I ended up actually getting myself a blue steel drill. My previous steel drill, um, I ended up going down to zero durability on purpose because it was getting taking too many levels to repair it because I repaired it quite a few times. So then I was like, I'll make myself a blue steel drill, which of course is blue steel that you need. And for the blue steel, it's let me bring it up here real quick so you can see it wherever it disappeared to. Red steel. Can't find. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's four blue steel plates, which you have to get blue steel dust, which if you put it in a furnace, or a mixer, I mean, you need rose gold, brass, black steel dust, and steel dust, right? So rose gold is copper and gold in a mixer, and then uh, this is the one that was kind of annoying to do, the black steel dust, right? This is what you need for black steel dust. Steel, black bronze, well, void crystals aren't that hard, and then these, the red coal. So there's apparently like a bug going on with the red coal to where if you put this stuff into the mixer, it does not work. It actually does not make the black steel dust. So I did a little bit of research and found out that there's this one recipe that I had to add into my like recipe tweaker stuff for the red coal. So you would like make the red coal, which you need a resonator for, and then I had to power the resonator with like it's like this special grid power, right? And you need 16 grid power. And so you get the 16 grid power, put the coal or charcoal in there, and get to red coal. Uh, and then I had to use the craft tweaker recipe to get this into like a specific kind of red coal that would actually work for the recipe, and you just craft it, right? So that's why you can see this right here. If you just craft it with itself, you get this one, which is actually, it looks, everything looks exactly the same, but I swear, I literally crafted into this, and then the mixer suddenly worked. So it did something. Not quite sure. It's weird, but so once you have this, oh, let me show you the black bronze dust here real quick. That is just copper and electrum and mixed dirt in a mixer. So once you have the black steel dust and all this other stuff, you put in a mixer, you get 8 blue steel dust, and then you obviously put that in a blast furnace, HV, and yeah, that's that for the blue steel drill. I also upgraded to, well, I've had this large sodium battery for a while, but I wasn't able to charge it. Um, but now I did make something that could charge it. Let me make sure that this is on though. That likes to turn off. Um, it likes to turn off when I get off because I don't have it chunk loaded right now. So let's go downstairs. Okay, so I did get, as you can see here, this stuff is powered on now. The advanced assembly machine is all good to go, of course. Um, and then I have this high voltage turbocharger on top, which is able to charge this, and it does it really quickly too. So I made that. And then, as you can see down here, there's a 16 times vibrant alloy wire that I have coming out of the HV energy converter. So that's that's the wire that I'll be using to hook up the HV machines over here at some point. Um, okay, so there was a few more. Oh, I added an extra CPU here also, just a smaller one. And I think I also upgraded this too. I did an extra layer of 4K crafting and another crafting CPU coprocessor. And then, yeah, that extra one right there. So now I can essentially have two different things going at the same time, right? We've got that one, two different CPUs. So let's say I wanted to make integrated circuits, right? And then I also am working on something else. And, let's say I want to make some hoppers, right? Well, I can be making integrated circuits and hoppers at the same time. And you can choose here which one you want, but um, I just usually always leave it automatic. But so that's that. And there might be some more autocrafts that I added off stream too. This is all the ones that I have right now. Oh, I guess there is another thing too that I want to update you on. As you can see in the back here, there's a bunch. I had one advanced inscriber previously. I did upgrade to 5 of them in total. And so now I have it all set up to where the processors and stuff, these press, like the stuff that uses the press, I can auto-craft any of that. These three can be auto-crafted now. So anything that uses those, it'll automatically craft those things if it needs it. And it works perfectly, just how I'd want it to be. So that's that. Um, I guess I'll show you real quick here. So I figured out that I need to have there was a weird power issue that I was encountering. Um, 'Cause like so I have an ME interface on the top with the pattern, right? And then on the back, I have an ME import bus because without the import bus, it wasn't taking the items out, right? And obviously the interface can't do that. So I needed both of those. And then also, apparently if you are sending, so power does travel through this cable, right? But if you're connecting it to the ME interface and then to the inscriber, it has some weird power issue to where it can't properly get the power. So I just took it and connected it to this side so that it didn't have any power issues. Um, so that's the inscriber setup there. Works out good. Um, yeah, so that's that. Um, so the next thing, right, so for the SMD stuff, if you recall last time, we need HV assembler, right? Which is what we've got over here, and we've got it all set up in terms of powered. So we can definitely start working on that. And then also, I mean, I guess we can knock out the capacitor one. This one's going to be pretty easy too, just because it's a quest that it wants us to do for this quest and also this quest. Um, so we'll knock out all these SMD components. Oh, speaking of the SMD components, for the platinum, I was able to figure out um, a way to get the platinum. So it's actually nickel ore. If you crush it up, you'll get crushed nickel ore, right? And then if you take the crushed nickel ore, put it in a chemical bath, at LV at least, with mercury, you have a 70% chance at getting platinum dust. Now mercury is going to be, um, you're going to get that from, you can either do cinnabar or redstone. Um, so if you do cinnabar, you get sulfur and 1 bucket of mercury. If you do 10 redstone, you get silicon, pyrite, ruby, and 3 buckets of mercury. But it does take longer, about 3 times as long. Um, so if you're strictly going for mercury, I think the cinnabar would actually be slightly faster. So yeah, pretty much get mercury, put it in the we got to get a chemical. Oh, okay. So I I realized that the microphone had turned itself off. So I'm obviously coming through now. It likes to do that. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be electrolyzing water to get hydrogen here. Now, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at something real quick here. I wonder how easy it is to make this. Advanced integrated cauldron and 2 HV electric pumps. I was gonna say this could be useful to have, especially in a situation like right now. Um, okay. Just curious. I mean, I can bring the water over here manually if I need to or if I want to, but it would just be nice to have either that cover or have um, the fluid conduit going all the way over there carrying the water, but I don't have that right now. The water, I think, stops at the ore washer, I think. Pretty sure. I'm just gonna grab some water manually for now, then head over here. We'll get some hydrogen going. Do that, and right there. Okay. Now I think that's gonna be 2 buckets of hydrogen for each one. So that'd be 14 buckets of hydrogen. 14 buckets of hydrogen would get us 14 buckets of hydrochloric acid, but we also need 14 buckets of chlorine. We've only got 10, so that means we need more chlorine, which means we need more rock salt. Um, I think we have some upstairs. Oh, we've got 10 here also. So we just need to put this into an electrolyzer. Just go over to the electrolyzer over here. Where'd it go? I know it should be here, right? Am I missing it? Of course. Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay. Oh, we do have some chlorine right here, too. Oh, power. What happened? Huh? We have power, so that's not the issue. What is the reason for this not having power? Uh, where'd it go again? Oh, right there. So, right here at negative 67. Should be directly above. Oh, okay. Is that not connect? Oh, we've got this not connected right here. I see. Okay. That's the issue. Back. So let's fix that real quick. Um, oh boy. This might be a little hard to do from this angle, to be honest. Especially because this stuff wants to get in the way. Maybe now it'll be easier. We'll just do it like this. Wait. Like that? There we go. Now I think everything else should be connected. Electrolyzer. Only 2 buckets of chlorine. That's not very much. What have we got going on over here? 42 plastic circuit boards. We'll take those. Now we have to put these back in here. And we're going to need more copper foil. Now, we're going to be using these plastic circuit boards for microprocessors, which we'll be doing these ones right here. So this one particularly. And I'll probably be getting the SMD resistor, transistor, and capacitor, and then making microprocessors. So it'd be this recipe right here. So let's go ahead and see here. So 42 plastic circuit boards, right? That would be 42 times 6, which would be 252. And it makes 4 copper foil for each craft. So that's 63 copper plates slash ingots that we would need. Quite a bit. But that would make us a lot. That would make us a lot of plastic circuit boards. That should last for a while if we do this. Let's make 63 plates. Oh, I didn't put all the rock salt in. Electrolyzer. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here to put the rest in. There we go. One more. Okay, so now we've got extra chlorine. We needed that chlorine because we've only got 10K here. And we're gonna make more hydrochloric acid, I believe, because we need more iron 3 chloride. It's 3 buckets of hydrochloric acid for 1 bucket of iron 3 chloride. Okay. Actually, hydrochloric acid, we've got some there. Let's put this in there. Hydrochloric acid. We're gonna need iron dust. I don't know how much though. Let's see here. Iron dust. We need 1. Let's see how much. I guess it depends how much hydrochloric acid we're gonna end up having here. So let's make all of our hydrochloric acid. Um, Hydrochloric acid, hydrogen, and chlorine. So let's take all the chlorine and put it into there. Chlorine. And put it into the chemical reactor. So we've got chlorine. And then we need hydrogen, which this electrolyzer was working on. Okay. Put that into here. And we'll start getting hydrochloric acid. Okay. 9. Oh, just ran out of chlorine, I think. So we've got a little bit more of hydrochloric. Oops. Didn't want to set that down. Hydrochloric. It's going to be right here. So we've got 13, so that's 4 crafts. So that would only be 4 iron that we would need. For how much we've got right now. So we take the iron dust. Put it into here. Config of 1. We should start getting some iron 3 chloride. Get 4 buckets. Oh right, we do get some hydrogen here. Which it could reinvest back into hydrochloric acid. As long as we have chlorine. So 4 more buckets of iron 3 chloride, plus the other 2.5 that we've got over there. So now we've got 6.5 buckets of iron 3 chloride. It's something. Take this and this. So we've got 6.5 buckets there. Now, we've got all this extra stuff in here. Damn it. Oh yeah, we've got a hydrogen tank here, I forgot. Okay. So let's take the iron 3 chloride, put that there. And then, oops. Copper foil. Let's put this in the bending machine. And get some of that going. Into here. We're missing these. Now I should start getting the actual plastic circuit boards here. And that quest will be complete in a second. Grab one of these, and that quest is now done. Plastic substrate, perfect. Next we'll be looking at either capacitors or SMD components. This should still be going, right? Oh, we don't have enough copper foil. That's why. Now we've got 116. Let's go through all of this copper foil here. Okay. So while this does that, let's take a look here. First, I guess we can tackle the transistors. So this is going to be fine annealed copper wire and gallium foil. I think it's the only one that uses fine annealed copper. Do they all use something different? Sort of, yeah. Fine Cooper nickel. Oh, nickel zinc. Interesting. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get that. Um, nickel zinc. Don't think that's what we want. We want this. Nickel, zinc, and iron. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Nickel, zinc, and iron in a mixer. Then you blast furnace it with some oxygen, and you get the ingot. And then you can take an ingot and get 4 rings. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, actually. So gallium foil. It's just gonna be, we're gonna need gallium for that, of course. And I believe we have some right here. But we can't have it in dust form. We're gonna need to get this into an ingot. So it looks like you can just regular smelt that if you want. Okay, that'll keep going. Okay, so while that's doing that, let's go over here. I don't, you can't put this into a blast furnace. Like, you actually have to smelt it. So let's do this. Let me think here. Oh, okay. Let's head upstairs. Um, okay. Don't know how I'm gonna do this one actually. Um, okay. I guess like that. I kind of messed that up. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay. So we've got a gallium ingot. Now let's go ahead and do that. And then we've got to take that plate and do it again. And now we've got the foil. Fine annealed copper wire. If we want to do 4 sets of this, Then we'll need 32. 32 fine annealed copper wire. Now we've already got 12. So we only need another 20. It's gonna craft 24. That's fine. $32. Okay. So now we've got that. Oops. And now we put those in an assembler. Let's go to our polyethylene one right here and throw that in there. It's got to be an HV assembler, right? So actually we have to go over to this new one and throw that in there. And then we've got to get some polyethylene in here, which is right here. That'll spit out a total of 64 transistors. Now these transistors, of course, are used for the microprocessors and a few other things, as you can see here. HV tier stuff, some MV, EV, HV, LV. So it's used for quite a few things here. So we've got 64 SMD transistors. That's done. Should be good on that now. Okay. Next up is the resistors, which is going to be carbon and fine electrum wire. Let's get 64 of those also. So 4 crafts, 4 carbon, and 16 electrum wires. 4 carbon and electrum, 16. And we're going to go back to that one and put this stuff in there. This, and this. Might as well leave the polyethylene in there because we're probably going to need it for the next one. Transistors. Plastic circuit boards, are those done yet? Oh, there we go. Put those in there. Last set. Okay, 64 SMD resistors. And these are also used for quite a few things. As you can see here, LV, MV, HV stuff. This one stops at HV. It's not used in EV, but the HV is the nano circuits. Okay. So resistors are good. Diodes now comes for the platinum. I don't know if we have any nickel ore that we can process to do this. Oh wait, we do. Nice. That actually works out super nice. So we would pulverize, get that crushed nickel, and then we'd have to chemical bath, which we actually don't have. So we're gonna make a chemical bath. We'll make an MV one. So that means we're gonna need all this stuff. So let's actually go ahead and put that into here. Let's see what we're working with. Good integrated. MV electric pump. Okay. So this is everything that we're gonna need. Okay. We can definitely get rid of some of that stuff for sure. We'll come back to the nickel in a second. Well, actually, let me look at this real quick. So we're gonna make the chemical bath reactor, or chemical bath. Now, how much platinum dust do we realistically need to, let's say, make 64 of these? 2 sets, so we need 16 of the wires, right? So we'd only need 2 platinum ingots, and that's gonna be 2 dust, right? Yeah. And now it's a 70% chance to get the dust when you're doing this. So, um, if we do 2, for example, if we do 2 crafts, we probably won't end up with 2. It'll probably end up somehow doing 1. It might do 2, but if we do 3, I think you would definitely, probably, but crushed nickel ore, it does it in groups of 2, so we'll just take 2 nickel. That should be more than enough to get what we need. So where was that nickel again? Right here. We'll just go ahead and pulverize that right now, because we're gonna have to do that anyway, so just throw that in there. Let that do its thing. We're gonna get to working on the chemical bath. So it says we need a good circuit board. Grab one of those. What next? Integrated circuits. How many? 8? 8, yeah. Okay. Uh, oh, okay, so we need 2 good integrated circuits. We've got 2 right here. Maybe we don't need this good circuit board. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So getting the 2 good integrated circuits into our inventory took care of a lot of stuff. Um, so we need an MV machine case, or hole, rather. So let's get an MV machine hole going here. Just craft that up real quick, nice and easy. And while that does that, let's see what else we need. 14 rubber sheets, maybe some bronze stuff here. 20 of the 2 times copper nickel wire. Copper nickel wire is going to be required for these motors. The motors are going to be required for the conveyor module. Okay, we don't have the conveyor module craftable. We need 5 of those, which means we need 20 copper nickel. Um, do we have more copper nickel? We do have some here, but we probably need more. Um, so we'll just make some more, I guess. Copper and nickel, right? Yeah. We don't have any nickel down here. I see. All our nickel's right here. Should just do this. So this goes into the alloy smelter, which is not doing anything. What? That snapped back into my inventory. Okay. So this will get us some copper nickel. Let's see what else we need. Alright, all this bronze stuff. I know we have some of this bronze stuff in the system already. We've got the rubber sheets in the system also. So maybe it's really only the copper nickel wire. I think most of this stuff we might already have. I don't want this gypsum ore in my inventory, but whatever. Okay, we'll get 20 and let it finish its thing, and we'll head over to the terminal. Let's see if we can do... What was it they were... Oh, the motors, right? We were trying to craft 5 of these. There we go. That'll do that. Nice and easy. Don't have to worry about anything really. Just let it do its thing. So nice. It's already made one motor. Second one made. Third one. Just making some more copper nickel wires right now. There's one left to make. Okay, we've got 5 MV electric motors, just like it wanted. Now we need an MV electric pump. And we're also going to need the MV conveyor modules. Ah. Steel fluid pipe. Okay. Do we have extruder shaped pipe? I think we do. Yeah. So we put that in there. There's our pipe. What else? The 2 rubber rings. Do we have an extruder shape ring? Oh, we do. Look at that. And then what was it? 2 it has to be rubber bars? Okay. We have rubber bars. Oh, that makes 8. I didn't realize it made 8 at a time. Alright, we got some extra. So now it's just copper cable and the bronze rotor. 4 bronze. 2, 3, 4. I know we have the rotor. So let's go ahead and put that in there. That one actually takes a little bit to make. There's our bronze rotor. What else? Actually, da 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 da. Copper cable. Okay, now I can make that. MV electric motor. Good to go. 2 of these conveyor modules. Ah, missing copper cable gun, of course. Gosh dang it, that took our tools out of our inventory. wrench and screwdriver. Okay, so 2 of these. Perfect. Glass and chemical bath. Okay. What? Copper cable. It's always damn copper cables. Just make 16. So we have some extra. Alright, let's do this. Should be good to go now. Perfect. Okay, so we've got an advanced chemical bath now. Oops. We do not throw that around. Let's go ahead and put that down right here. Now that's all powered up. And now for the actual reason that we were gonna do that is for the nickel. Let's go ahead and grab that nickel and get ourselves some platinum, shall we? Throw that in there. And what else do we need? Mercury. Right. Good old mercury. So for mercury, cinnabar dust. We only need 100. So if we do this once, we'll definitely get enough. Now, we have some cinnabar here. I guess we can probably just pulverize that. I know we have other cinnabar stuff too, though. There's our cinnabar dust, and we have to electrolyze that. I thought. Centrifuge. We don't have an MV centrifuge. So we'll use this one. And then we'll get ourselves some mercury. Give me that mercury. Put that into the chemical bath here. Right here. Let's see that platinum. Ah, nothing. Stone. 1 platinum. One more. 2. That was exactly what we needed. Perfect. Couldn't have planned it better. Okay, so 2 of those will get us, yeah, 16 I think is what we needed. So we just regular smelt this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. Last time I tried this, it didn't work out. Let's see if this works any better this time. This one actually will work out better. There's our 2 platinum. Put this gypsum out of my inventory. Okay, so now we've got the platinum. Let's go wire mill this into, we need the 3 times wire mill. So that's this one. That'll do that thing. And we'll see the platinum appear in here in a sec. There's 8. The next set is coming. And what were we doing with that again? Diodes. Gallium arsenide dust. Ah, you know, we only have 2 gallium arsenide dust. It's a sad day. Can we make more of this right now? Gallium and arsenide. Gallium and arsenide. Wait, is it 1 to 1? Yes. So we put those in a mixer. Okay, so now we have to put these in the HV assembler. Like that. And that'll do that thing. 24 plastic circuit boards. We almost went through all of that iron 3 chloride. Wow. Okay, so we've got more gallium arsenide. Let's go back up here real quick. Our gallium arsenide was like right there. Okay, so this is done. There's 64 SMD diodes. Got that finished. Capacitors, it's aluminum and thin polyvinyl chloride sheets. And this is a weird number. It's 24. So it's like 2 2/3 of a set would get you a stack. It's kind of weird for sure. Tantalum. Oh, if you use tantalum, what's tantalum? Ba ba ba. That's not tantalite, is it? I don't think so. That's something different. Electrolyze. Tantalite dust. Ah, but you need hydrofluoric acid. Ah, that's not gonna be very fun. I don't feel like doing that, I don't think. So, I think instead of doing, I'm not gonna do the tantalum. I, whoa, 24. That's a lot. I guess I'll just do the 12, or I could do the 8. I'll probably do the 12 to be honest. Yeah, because we make 4 aluminum with 1 ingot. So we'll do that. Make 1 of those. Throw it in the bending machine again. We've got 4 of those. And so it's PVC sheet. Yeah. PVC. Thin polyvinyl chloride sheet, right? Thin polyvinyl chloride sheet. Yeah. And it's, okay, so we need 4. Okay. Now let's head over here. Throw that in there. Why do we only have two? Wait, what? Oh, it's a 2-to-1. I was looking at the other one. Duh. Okay, so we need 4 more polyvinyl. Okay, that's what we got. Okay. 48 SMD capacitors. That's pretty good. And now SMD inductors. This is the one that's a little bit strange, but I guess not too bad. Right, the ferrite mixture. Nickel, zinc, and iron. 114. Nickel, zinc, and iron. Nickel. I don't have nickel down here. Zinc is not down here either. Thought I brought that freaking nickel down here, but I guess not. Where did it go? Oh, we made it into Cooper. We made it into Cooper nickel, didn't we? I don't think all of it, but I think that's what happened. Right, here it is. One, ah, nickel, zinc. Zinc, I know we have that somewhere here. There's zinc. We have to grind all this up, I think. It has to be dust. Yeah. And a circuit of 2 for the mixer. Oops. There we go. And now we have the ferrite mixture dust. And now we have to blast furnace that with oxygen. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in there. Throw this in there. $10. Okay. It stopped. Oh, because we don't have any more oxygen. Now we do. Okay. So we need these nickel zinc ferrite rings. Extruder will get us 4 of them. And how many are we gonna do? 4. That'll get us a full stack of these. So we'll just let that do its thing. Let's go ahead and extrude these. Not that one. We want the ring. Put that in there. There we go, we've got the rings. And so fine Cooper nickel wire. We're gonna need 16 of that. So 2 Cooper nickel. And we're gonna put that into the 3. That'll do that. And it'll come out over here somewhere. There. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Let's make those. There we go. SMD inductors. Perfect. That's the last thing that we need to finish this quest. Okay. You'll never stop needing them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make some patterns for these, but at least I was able to make a good stack of them. Why did some of these go down? I could have sworn these were all 64. What? Why are there some random numbers here? Huh. There's the quest complete. None of them went in here, did they? Oh, we have the SMD resistors, or SMD resistors already auto-craftable. I don't get why we have 62 of those. Oh, the inductors quest is complete. This one? Oh, because the SMD inductors count for that. I see. I'm really curious as to where some of these transistors went. I could have sworn we had 64. I don't know how we randomly have 62 and 63. Now we've got more of these. They didn't like somehow go into a chest, did they? No? Alright, that's really strange. Maybe I can watch the VOD and see where they went. So strange. Huh. Okay. So let's go ahead and throw all that in there. I'm probably gonna have to make some more storage here soon. So that quest is complete. We just knocked out 2 quests, and we also did the plastic substrate, so that's 3 quests complete. Um, all this stuff is leading up to this stuff over here. The third and final tier 1, and then the tier 2. Now this capacitor, that's actually pretty easy to make, and those are used for microprocessors. Um, but you can also use the SMD capacitors, which is what we made. So you can use these or the other ones. I think the SMD capacitors are better though, efficiency wise. Let's grab these out of there. So, to knock out the quest though, I'll definitely make at least one, of course. Then we'll unlock this quest and this quest. So to make one of these, aluminum foil and thin polyethylene sheet. Now I don't think we have any more aluminum foil, so guess we'll make one. Do we have any polyethylene sheets in here? We have polyethylene sheet. Was it thin? Thin polyethylene sheet. Oh, okay, so it's those ones. Wait, can we make that with... Wait, okay, yeah. Okay, so let's put those in the metal bender. Now we've got this and this. And I believe we put those into here. And that'll get us capacitors. This is extra. 16 capacitors. That quest is done. 4th quest knocked out. That one's done. We have unlocked these two now. Now for the microprocessors, we'd be doing either this one or this one, right? For the recipe. Um, so you can either use resistor or SMD stuff. Although I'm pretty sure the SMD stuff is better to use, so this would be the preferred way of doing them. And CPU is going to be CPU wafer, which is going to be silicon wafer and ender pearl lens, or you can do diamond or blue topaz. Now I think, wait, do we have a diamond lens? I thought we made that, right? Yeah, we have a diamond lens. We can use that. Okay. So switch this lens out, put that there, grab a wafer. We might as well do this real quick. Put that wafer in there. That'll make us some CPU, or one CPU wafer, which we will then put in the cutting saw. And then we'll have our CPUs. And we have resistors, transistors, and capacitors, which we just made. And fine copper wire, we might already have. Yep, we already have that. So I think we can make the microprocessors right now if we want. It's in a circuit assembler at MV. So we don't even, yeah. I was thinking of that, but it's this one that we're gonna need right here. So we'll knock out the microprocessors and get that quest knocked out. As soon as this is done, right there. That'll take 90 seconds to finish that. Let's get all the other ingredients into the circuit assembler while that's going. So again, it's going to be the plastic circuit board, CPU, resistor, capacitor, transistor. Transistor. Fine copper wire. Good circuit boards. So this, this, and the last but not least, the CPU wafers. Ah, there's two of our transistors. Found them. There we go. Now everything looks normal, I think. Maybe. Okay, so is this one almost done? Looks like 15 seconds left. Let's put these capacitors away. Alright, a few seconds left. Throw these CPUs over there. And get that going. There we go. And we're on our way to a microprocessor times 3. And those are going into our ME terminal. There we go, 3 microprocessors. Quest complete. Third and final tier 1 circuits. So that's actually going to replace the integrated logic circuits. We won't really be needing those anymore, because it's better to make these ones. So that's done. Now, I don't know if I'm going to tackle this one just yet. Yeah, so, I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad, really. I think I have all this stuff already, right? Yeah, we have all this stuff, so I guess we can make that real quick, actually. Let me stop. Okay, actually, that's fine. So all the microprocessors are done, I believe. We've got 24 microprocessors now. Let's tackle this. But we just use all the CPUs, unfortunately. I could have stopped it, but I wasn't thinking about that one. So, fine red alloy wire. We're gonna have to make some fine red alloy wire. Oops, this is the crafting terminal. Oh, wait, we have some. Duh. Let's get this one out of there, put this one there. Go here, put that in there, that in there. Okay, so the last thing that we need is the CPUs again, and then we'll start making that the third and final tier 2 circuit. And then we'll probably be wrapping up after we finish this one. Um, so that once I finish this one, it'll unlock this quest, which is an HV tier circuit, which, as you can see, it's used for this HV stuff. But like obviously, you don't have to use the processor assembly. You can use nano circuits or advanced integrated circuits. But it says it's cheaper than the advanced integrated circuits, marginally. And I guess they're the only way to make the workstation, which is the first tier 4 circuit. There's the workstation right there. And we'll eventually probably be getting to the distillation tower over here. And also we'll be tackling the clean room. We're going to need the clean room for this quest. So that's some of the stuff coming up next. Um, yeah, so this is actually done. We need to put that in there. Uh, dun, dun, dun. I'll probably off stream. I think I'm probably gonna make. I mean, it's actually really pretty easy to do that because I did automate the 1K MA storage components, so I can just make some of those and get some more storage, you know. But I'm gonna need probably gonna need some more electrical steel. Uh, actually, might have enough, but yeah. So let's go ahead. That's almost done. And we're gonna make these up real quick. Once that's done, crystal growth chamber. Oh, right. We did have blue steel because we made our um, drill out of that. I don't know if we have enough blue steel to finish this though, because that's two. Yeah, that's probably too many. Do we have blue steel in here? We only have four. So we'd have to make more blue steel if we want to knock out that crystal growth chamber. Okay, so here's our CPUs. Let's go ahead and throw that in there and get our final tier 2 circuits. Wait, where did they go? Oh, there. Uh, final tier 2 circuits. the integrated processors. They are in here. There they are. Boom. Done with that quest. Now, yeah, we'll probably be changing our crafting recipes here because for right now, we've got advanced, good, and integrated. We'll probably be not, we don't need to auto craft these anymore. We've got the microprocessor for this one, and then this one right here will be replacing this one. So we'll just probably swap those out because we don't need to make those anymore. Okay, that's making its last little set there. Okay, we've got 24 microprocessors and 16 integrated processors. It's a good little chunk started up there. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for this time. We've done a good amount of this section of the early game. Some of this other random stuff I'm not 100% like super interested in doing, but I'm probably gonna have to get the sodium persulfate perhaps. Um, and you know, I definitely think I'm gonna have to get the brewery. So, you know, there's a couple things here and there that I might get. And also I do want the multi-smelter. I think that's gonna be useful to have. Um, but yeah, I'll tackle those at some point. And I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.